The Shatter gun is the best gun in this game, and I'm here to tell you why. Before we get into that, if you want to be included in the next video, make sure to comment down below just like these guys did, and make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel because a ton of you are not subscribed. So now with that being said, let's get right into it. The Shatter gun is a weapon for the ICA faction that is extremely useful and one of the better guns in the game. If we go over to the ICA market, you'll see if we go right here to weapons, we're going to find the Shatter gun to be the 4th gun in this faction. You unlock this weapon at level 11 for this faction, and it comes in at a whopping 54,000 Kmarks. This price point is honestly really fair because of how good this gun is. So this gun has a base damage of 80, has a magazine size of 4, and 27 penetration. We'll go over some other stats later in the video, but for now, let's get into go-to attachments for this weapon. So if you have the Shatter gun unlocked, I'm going to be guessing that you have a good amount of stuff in your inventory. You kind of know how to get supplies, you know how to make attachments, but if you don't, let's go over something real quick. There are so many attachments in this game that you have to decide what you really want to focus on when making a gun build. So for the Shatter gun, these are the attachments that I rock on the gun. First things first, I rock a holographic sight on it, which you can craft, and it's honestly one of the best sights in the game. You should be rocking the holographic sight for almost all your SMGs, your shotguns. It's one of the best sights in the game, and I 100% recommend it for the Shatter gun. The second thing that you should have is a shotgun extended. Again, if you only have a green, if you have a blue, if you have a purple, put it on, because again, the gun starts off with a base of 4 bullets in the mag, and you want to try to increase that as much as possible, because again, if you're fighting a marauder, then striders come at you, you can shoot all of them, you can still not have to reload and still kill everything. If you're in a gunfight and you whiff a ton of shots, you don't have to reload and focus and worry about, oh my god, am I gonna have time to reload and shoot at the same time? Now you have extra bullets, like with the blue mag, I have 2 extra bullets. If you have a purple, you get 1 extra bullet, so that's 7. You'll see in the PvP clips at the end that this gun with the extended mag is a big W. The third attachment that we really need on this gun, and it's honestly probably the most important attachment for the Shatter gun in specific, is the suppressor. This gun might be the loudest gun in the game when you're shooting it without a suppressor. It is a monstrosity. That's why you have to focus up, make a medium suppressor. You can craft it fairly easily, so make sure you go to the crafter and make that. And for all of the other attachments, you really don't have to have all these blue gear. You can have white attachments here all the way down. For ammo converter, I would recommend getting yourself a shotgun converter. Again, get the best color you can. Purple is amazing. If you can get a blue, put it on. Just put the shotgun converter on just so you have a little more penetration in your weapon. Now that we know the best attachments for the Shatter gun, I'm going to show you real quick the best loadout that I rock with this gun, because this is my favorite gun in the game to rock. So right here is my go-to loadout. When I'm rocking the Shatter gun, I bring a blue shield, a blue helmet, and a blue backpack. Sometimes I do rock a white bag instead of the blue just because I make a little bit less noise, and I'll probably kill someone along the way in the game, so I'll just take their bag as I go. I do take 100 shotgun shells just because I usually go jungle, I kill marauders, I waste 30 bullets just on killing creatures. Then if I get in 1 or 2 fights, I start running out of bullets, and I probably shoot over 50 shells a game, so I have another 50 just to be there, just in case something crazy happens. I also bring 2 sets of blue stims and 1 set of green stims, just because the 2 blue sets are for PvP and the green set is for PvE, so if I get damaged up by a marauder or some striders, I can use the green stims and don't have to waste my blue stims unless I'm in combat. And also, I have the sniper rifle with a 2x scope on it. Again, you could rock a 4x on it if you like, but I like opening up my fights with these snipers, so I get a shot off, I get him pretty weak with a sniper, already down below half health, and then I push in with my Shatter gun. They're panicked, they don't know what to do. Then I just push in, hit him with the Shatter gun, and finish the job. But now that you know the best attachment for the gun and the best loadout for the gun, let's go over how this gun does against creatures. So against creatures, I love using this thing against marauders and rattlers. First of all, obviously it's gonna one-shot striders and blast ticks and those common creatures, but let's see how it does against marauders, because this gun absolutely shreds everything. And I'll show you how to fight the marauder really quickly if you don't know how to fight it with the Shatter gun. I see him in front of me, I shoot him once to kind of make him anger at me sooner. I'll wait for him to scream, not this scream, the second scream. We're gonna shoot at the top row of his teeth. We get him to a very low health, and then we shoot him again at the top of his teeth, and he's dead. That's one of the best things about marauders, that if you shoot the top row of his teeth, he gets absolutely fried. So as you see, top row of teeth is completely gone, his health is diminished. Shoot him again and he's dead. Now for the rattlers, this is a heavy rattler, so it's even more difficult than a normal rattler. So let's see how many shots it takes to kill this guy. So we move up on him, we hit his face, we get a good amount of damage, probably half his health. So again, we 2-tap the marauder, we 2-tap the heavy rattler, and the moral of the story is, unless you're fighting the more dangerous marauders, the orange version, which you're gonna 3 to 4 tap, this gun is phenomenal for basically all creatures you find on Bright Sands especially. Now that we know how to deal with all the creatures with this weapon, I'm gonna talk about some kills in PvP action, how to use my loadout successfully, and how to use movement really well with this Shatter gun. So movement with the Shatter gun is gonna be one of the most important things that you can do with this weapon. weapon because there's something you can do that is called bunny hopping. So basically, when you slide jump, you do a little slide jump boosted away from any enemy. You take them out of your positioning and they have a really hard time shooting you. So right here, I'm going to show you. I do all these slide hops to get really good shots on my enemy. We'll go over that again. We'll see. When I go into a fight, I like to slide hop so they don't know where I'm coming from. If they're aiming down the middle, they got to go a little bit up, right? So let's see again how we do this. So this guy does have blue armor and he has a flechette. So again, we push down, we bunny hop to get there a little quicker, and then we bunny hop again. We see our target right down there. We try to aim in and shoot, but again, sometimes you do miss your shots, just like right there. We missed a little bit to the left. Our enemy gets some great shots on me, shreds our health, but now, again, look how he's aiming to the right, okay? He's aiming where I was, and now we're gonna bunny hop again to get out of this line of sight. Again, he can drag his scope right down towards me, so I'm gonna run bunny hop again. So I bunny hop one more time, and look at where I am. He is aiming that way where I would have been if I didn't bunny hop, and I am already to his side about to aim at him. So we get a really good headshot on him, which is really important. We get a headshot on him for good damage, really close range. I'm already below half health, so I'm very, very low. So now we got to do another bunny hop to get to his side because, again, he's aiming where I was, but now since I bunny hopped away, I have a little bit of an advantage so he doesn't get the shot as easily on me. So now we go, we pump him, and we finish the job. Let's go over that one more time just in quick succession, just so you can see exactly how I played it off, because this is probably my best gunfight of the day just because my movement was pretty good. First shot was pretty bad. Second shot was really good. Third shot, very, very good. If you use movement to your advantage with this shotgun, you will have a 100% success rate if you hit your shots accordingly. But again, look at my movement in the future clips and just look at how I use bunny hopping in different situations. So this right here is going to be a super, super simple and easy kill just because someone does just surprise me randomly. I look to my left and I see a guy. I get a really good opening shot on him. I get another really good opening shot. And to finish off the kill, I do a bunny hop to surprise him. Because again, if we go over that very quickly, again, I know he had very, very low tier armor. But again, look at how we fight this. We see him right away. And with the shatter gun at this range, you should be scoping in. You should only be no scoping when you're a little bit closer to him because aiming in does a big, big difference in your spread of your shells. So again, we open up the fight with a really good shot on him. We hit him. We know he's green. We know he's green armor. So he's going to be a little bit more difficult than the white armor player. But again, I take cover behind the tree once I hit a shot to get my pump to go back. Then we peek again, get another good shot on him. So we hit him again. And now I know he's weak. I've hit 2 shots, scoped in on him. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pump. I'm going to run out. I'm going to jump and look at where he's aiming. He's aiming to where I was going to be. And I completely surprised him since I bunny hopped around the corner, got my movement going, and then I hit him again one more time and I finished off the job. Again, movement with this gun is so special and it's insanely important. And now right here, I'm going to show you an example on how I use my sniper shotgun combo and show you how deadly it really is. So right here, we see some armor laying on the ground, so we know someone's near because we just heard shots. So I'm trying to survey the area, see if I can see the enemy, see if I can see where he is. And right here, we actually do spot him. If you look very, very closely, we see that he is right here hiding behind a little bush, and you can see his body is very, very small, very obscure. But I knew if I pretended like I didn't see him, he wouldn't move. So again, I see him, I know where he is, I peek back around, I take out my sniper, and I say, okay, focus up. If we hit a good headshot on him, we can then engage and really, really push him and make him scared. So I start to aim in, I see his head, I see he's aiming at me, he has a manticore, I start to aim, I hit a headshot on him, so now I know it's fair game, it's time to go. I know he has green armor, I take out my shatter, I slide, and I start going. Again, I just need to hit 1 shot on him. I might miss my first 1, 2, 3 bullets, but I do manage to hit the 3rd bullet. And again, it was just such a good combo of stuff because I pull out my sniper, I manage to hit him in the head, I take out my shatter gun, and I just start going. I book it because I know if I hit a headshot on him, he has to be weak. And again, he was weak. I managed to hit a shot on him. Again, I was aiming in. Again, I was aiming in, so it's going to do more damage at that range. So we'll do one more clip to show you how I play when I'm trying to play aggressive but stealthy at the same time. I stalk my opponent, I see where he is, I sprint towards him, I open up the engagement with a good shot, I hit him twice, maneuver around the cover, and I hit him with a nice 3rd shot. And again, you're seeing that my movement is all based around bunny hopping. Bunny hopping is the one thing that'll save you in so many situations. It lets you to play so aggressive with this gun especially, and it's just one of the best movement options in the game. But that's going to be it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuce!